Let's leave the NPFL Blyden for a bit and head off to La Liga. Their Classico returned and was supposed to be Madrid's 120th anniversary, and many thought Madrid would have this for the taking. After all, they've had one over Barca over the last 5 visits, and that means in 3 years they hadn't lost a Classico game to Barca. And this was the Camp Nou. This wasn't the Camp Nou, rather. This was the Santiago Bernabeu on such a massive occasion. But Barca came here and totally ripped Madrid apart, took them apart. 4 goals to nothing. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored twice. Ferran Torres had a goal. And of course, Ronald Araujo. Was it surprising for you how this turned out very easy for Barca? And such a torrid night for the Los Blancos.
What's surprising for me is how enthusiastic you are about talking about La Liga today.
It was a surprising result.
You might just go ahead and analyze it, right, James? Yeah. I know you were happy. But good game for me.
But these things like this make people very happy, Surprises in sports, in football.
You can go ahead and analyze it yourself, right? You're so happy today. I know Barca won. Yeah. You're excited.
And Xavi.
As a Barca fan. Excited.
Now I'm happy for Barca. I'm accused of being a Barca fan.
No, I'm not.
Nice.
It's part of it. Come on.
Nice.
A good game for Barca. For the first time in a long while, I've seen the El Clasico. For a while, it was just a normal La Liga game. It wasn't an El Clasico. This was El Clasico. Barcelona came back. They showed Real Madrid. It's not going to be as it used to be, business as usual. On the night, disappointing, the biggest star of Real Madrid wasn't around. Benzema was not around. And you could see that they really missed him. Sadly, Ancelotti began the game without a striker. And second half, not had the quality of striker you would think of to create an impact in this level of game. But it was a good game for Barcelona, a good game for Aubameyang. But the angle I really want to look at, Brad, has been the fact that most time players are criticized of not being such quality footballers. But you realize the moment they leave one club to the next, they begin to be that exceptional player. And that's what we've seen with Adama Traore. That's what we've seen with Aubameyang. Exceptional game. I'm happy for.
And even Ousmane Dembele looked a different kind of play on the Xavi Hernandez. Had 2 assists in the night, and showed real pace and had trouble for Real Madrid.
See, when you look at the likes of Ousmane Dembele, you understand what his problem had been with Barcelona. One of the problems he's a winger. So when you don't have an outright striker, as a winger it becomes a problem because you have to turn with the ball and try to score yourself. Now there's a striker like Aubameyang, quality striker, that knows how to position himself and gets the ball. All the winger needs to do is try to put the cross around, do those runs, do those dribbles, and slip in the ball. And that's what he's done. And he's getting the numbers. I saw a picture and the picture said Ousmane Dembele reloaded. And he's really been reloaded in this one. Exciting for me.
Are they back to the absolute best?
Wow. In games like this, surely they are. One thing I like about Barca.
12 games now unbeaten.
Yeah. One thing I like about Barca, big sides, has not been the fact that you get the wins. But most often than not this season, the games have won, have seen them go down early in the game and come back, recover. And that's the mark of big sides for me. Beating, I said, while we analyzed this game, I think that was on Friday, I said if Barca gets a win against Real Madrid, I'm going to take them seriously. And I'm taking Barcelona seriously now.
No, you have to take them very, very seriously now. And it looks like that has to be the case as we leave Spain for England. You have to take Chelsea very seriously. Because, consistently over the last couple of days, we've talked about, the off-field troubles for them. The whole Chelsea sale, Abramovich, the restrictions, having to travel by coach, and of course in very long distances and all of that. But on the pitch of play, they haven't showed that for a bit. Over the weekend at Riverside, they saw off Middlesbrough, a side that was seen as giant slayers, owing to what they did in previous rounds and the quality of the opponents they took out. But goals from Romelu Lukaku, and of course the man Hakim Ziyech on his birthday, got the job done for Thomas Tuchel. Must be exciting.
Well, I think the fixtures for Chelsea have been favourable under these conditions. They've not played the most difficult sides, but good to have the likes of Lukaku get a goal on the night against Middlesbrough.
At least he hasn't forgotten how to score goals.
Against Middlesbrough, that was a goal. Good goal and good pass from Mason Mount. But it's exciting from a Chelsea point of view for playing that bit and doing that bit amidst all the struggles. Great win for them and disappointing for Middlesbrough. They couldn't create a change in this one.
Right now, they set up a clash with Crystal Palace in the last 4, while Liverpool going to beat Manchester City. Must be very cracking. Well, I wish you had more time, but of course, there's more time allows us to leave the rest of the stories for tomorrow when we return. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you.
So good to be here.
Appreciate you a great deal.
Nowadays, I'm able to catch you when you're about to do that. Unlike before you take me, what a surprise!
Yeah,
surprise.
But
it's good. Getting better.
It's favorable now.
And I'm happy you're happy today.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm sure you're happy too.
Well, am I? I'm happy for you, so I'm happy. My brother is happy. Blyden is
Really,
happy.
we're doing that today. Blyden. All right. Well, we'll leave the rest for later tomorrow when we're back here for Sports Central. So be sure to join us. But the conversation continues beyond the video on the screen on social media. So catch us SpectrumTv NG on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course via Twitter as well. We're on YouTube, Spectrum TV. Just go search us out, and on the website is www.spectrumtv.ng, and let's have the rest. I'm Bright James. Thank you, Blyden. Thank you, everyone who's indeed made this one a huge success. We appreciate you. But stay right here. We've got a lot more exciting content for your viewing delight. So don't go anywhere. Right back at you.